Greetings, 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 beautiful beings. This is Revere Sky's Essence. Now, I got two total different phones by two total different brands, Samsung and Motorola. And both of these phones, even though I have an SD card, they switch back to phone storage. So this is by design. Out of the out of the 15 years or 10 years or however long smartphones been out, you've never had this problem. SD card in there, you route things to the SD card, it stays on SD card. Now all of a sudden, I have to literally check and see where my files are being stored before I even start making a video. So that's not good. But peep game. So I've been just tickled pink by the Miami Bayside market story about the aliens, right? And I only read one person in the comments speak about holograms, right? So these holograms, they were saying that the aliens was fading in and out, they was coming to life, and then they weren't there, but they never said they was actually physical, right? Like it was an anomaly, and then you seen spaceships in the air and stuff, right? Y'all do know that Hollywood has taken over social media. All the people that could not hit the big screen are now, they have millions of followers doing regular basic stuff that they love. And it's paying them well, right? They're all actors, okay? They, like, you got the people at the top that they show you, and then you got all these people that want to be around them in their space. That's why you see so many famous celebrities on a cooking show that is like funny, or a reality situation that's hilarious or something. Nothing's ever serious dealing with our government or anything. Everything is about publicity stunts and likes, follows, shares, and more of that. But back to it. What my spirit said about this situation is that it's cap. It's all cap. Not only is it all cap, if for any reason it's not cap, what happened? Allegedly, what happened? I gotta say allegedly. So allegedly, what happened? Spirit said, if it's not cap, for any reason, if it's not cap, it was a part of CERN. CERN opened up a portal, and it did it at the mall. That's right. Those beings had no clue they were even there. I'm just saying, if it was literally biz, because the anomaly was making a thin veil to see activity from another space and time. That's it. Like, there was no agenda behind these aliens being there other than somebody opening up a portal and showing a thin veil, okay? If they were not physically in there walking around materialistically just like us, hologram or thin veil, period. Nobody was under attack, none of that. Just a thin veil. CERN, open it up, let's see what we can do. And that's what came about. And I guess all those police was out there just to contain the situation. Contain the situation in case something physically did come through. But let me mind you now, cell phones are the new hype. They don't have to have no $1 million camera to make a scene, to make a story. They've been advertising iPhone forever. You could make a whole movie with iPhone. Okay? They have been saying this forever. You can make a whole movie with your cell phone. You don't need this expensive camera. People want things to seem real, right? So yeah, they made a whole movie, a whole scene, a whole clip with their cell phones. And I don't see any women talking about this incident. The only people they're promoting are men. Oh yeah, I was out with my girlfriend. Oh yeah, I was out with my girlfriend. Oh, that's all a lie. Now it's all a lie. Now somebody done got to you because you're talking about aliens. You ain't even showed no proof. You ain't even showed no video. Everything is so mysterious. Everybody wants your likes and shares. It's all Hollywood. Listen, there's over 5 to 6 million low budget. When I mean low budget, I mean low budget actors out there that have said, you know what? Boss man said, come drown out social media. So you think you're dealing with a typical normal person, but all these people are under oath. That's right, they're under oath. Why do you think this guy with 4 and 5 million followers has checkerboards in the background of every single one of his videos? And he's melanated, black guy. This is by design. Okay? Why do you think the truthers that were out, now they got Hollywood truthers? Everything is to water down what's really going on in reality. Now, like I said before, Spirit said it's all cap. But if it's not all cap, Spirit put a light bulb up and said it was an anomaly through CERN. See, when you're practicing with your gadgets, you don't know exactly where things are going to open up exactly. So, hey, it opened up at Bayside Mall. Now, one thing about it, I spoke with an associate, and the associate said, well, if they shut that mall down and don't open it back up for a while or never open it back up, CERN is going to use that as a new portal opening, a new place for anomalies, a new place where they could send out a frequency, send out a signal, and these interdimensional beings can be visualized in our realm. Say it again, Revere Scott. They're going to use their equipment. They're going to use their towers, their frequencies, whatever it takes to beam that area. Or they could be beaming another area, and that's the aftermath in that area, right? But it's just funny. Florida has a Hollywood Florida too now, okay? Florida makes movies too now. Florida has high budget people too now, coming from all across the world too. So for them to do that in Miami, it's filming, man. It's filming. But at the same time, they like real stuff. Just like the Ohio train derailment. They like real shit. So they're going to film all the combustions and all of this and all that. And they're going to start chopping that stuff up and putting it in movies. And it was real stuff. Just like military, Vietnam and all that. When they say, oh, we're going to war in the movie, and they start showing Vietnam clips. They literally show real stuff in movies. Yes. So it's not that it's real. It's not that it's fake. What you going to do about it? Are you going to raise your vibration? Are you going to raise your frequency? What you going to do about it? Is this bringing more awareness to you? Is it just tabloids? What is it for you? I know for a fact, I've had many entities visit me. Okay? I've had many anomalies around me. And they are well protected anomalies too. I never understood why a tree could grow up through your house, but they want to bring a transformer to sit beside your bed. Like, is it they don't want my astral body to go up the tree, or they don't want something to come down the tree? Because I told an associate, I said, listen, why would something come down from the tree? That means that it will be lowering itself in vibration. So I would have to go up this tree. I would have to go up this Jacob's ladder. Same with these anomalies. Like, who would be shooting guns out of thin air in a mall because they see some digital frequency being, some holographic being? Because until it becomes physical, it's only a hologram. It's only a shadow. So if it's real, it's definitely CERN. If it's cap, it's definitely a hologram. Same way all the religious people that have hope and faith, they're going to start seeing stuff in the clouds. Okay? Because they're unaware of the technology and the nanoparticles that are throughout the planet, that are inside of your homes. The other day, the frequency was so strong that I could start seeing blue grid lines. No doubt, no doubt. You got to pay attention to the textures that they put into your home, the tile, all of that. When they print that tile and do that tile, it has portals in it, it has faces, it has images in it, like demonic frozen spirits and stuff, right? Well, the textures they put into your home have certain portals, have certain frequencies, right? So I started seeing coordination graphic grid lines, but they were blue. They weren't green like matrix frequency, like ones and zeros. They were blue. They were and I was saying, did the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth, is that the frequency of the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth in my house? Like, why am I seeing the blue grid line energy like a chart, like 0 through 1, and the playing field, like 3D gaming and 3D Max, like you're building a mesh? And I started seeing these blue grid lines, and I'm like, why am I able to see it? So what's going on with the veil right here? So me, in the same process, the same way somebody was able to see, and remember, this happened January, New Year's, around that time, because I literally rubbed my eyes and looked again, and I seen it again. So the same time, I'm glad I'm bringing this up. I'm cross-referencing something that I wasn't even paying attention to, because they said that the aliens was there like a little bit after New Year's. So I'm at home a little bit after New Year's, and I seen these blue lines just show up. These energetic lines. I don't know what type of lines these was, but it reminded me of when somebody tried to show the Matrix. They tried to show the Matrix. And when they try to show the Matrix, they always show green lines, ones and zeros. But this was a blue energy of lights, but going longitude and latitude. And I wiped my eyes and looked again, and they were still there. And maybe, just maybe, when I was seeing them blue lines going longitude and latitude, maybe, just maybe, that's when that anomaly was happening down there. Because I kept saying, why am I seeing these blue lines? It just didn't make sense. So there we have it. Remember, this is allegedly. Like I say, I feel through my being, it was Cap. But if it wasn't Cap, we forgot about CERN. I think that's why my spirit said CERN. Okay. You could be beaming light in Asia, but you could have an aftermath anomaly in Miami, Florida. It's just that simple. You could be beaming light in Finland, but you have an anomaly in Brazil. That's right. That's just like you can stump your big toe, but then your head start hurting. You could stump your big toe, but then you start drooling out the mouth. You can climax, but then your body starts going through spasms, okay? It's the same exact thing. Something's being triggered here, but the aftermath and the results are happening here. Now, don't get me wrong. They could have beamed that area in Miami and opened up a thin veil portal. But just know, everything is to distract you. Everything is to keep you silent, under control, fearing for your life. Remember, we all have handlers, even on global levels. Global levels, we have handlers. Like, when it comes down to the ambassadors of the human race, what do? They got the Chinaman, the Mexican, the Arab, the Indian. All of them are melanated people handlers. If you're indigenous and you're tribal, if you got dark brown skin, as you can see, I didn't say black, dark brown skin, you got dark brown skin, light brown skin, kinky hair, curly hair, and you're not a part of the race agenda, you're the bottom of the totem pole. What does that mean? They have created race hierarchy above you to be your ambassador and to be what? Your handler. So when you be around people and you realize this, psychologically, go on and send out that frequency. You're not my handler. Okay? Because even though these people are special, even though these people are privileged, you can remind their essence and their being and their entity, you're not my handler. It's very important that we do things like that, okay? So I'm going to leave it there because I'm going all over the place. But either Cap or CERN, what do you feel? Do you feel that it's all Cap, the Miami, Bayside Market Mall stuff, 100 police officers, fights breaking out, shootouts breaking out, firecrackers, people running from shadows? Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in shadows wholeheartedly, okay? I'm a shadow worker myself, and I have entities and beings visit me all the time, but they don't come in physical form. They come in interdimensional frequencies. They come in interdimensional frequency form, and they work through your psyche. They do not come up on you. They do not do that. So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.